The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, March 2nd on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Sign up today using the promo code SGPN and then go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/dog to enter our bonus contest. 5 winners will receive shirts, hats, and a $50 SGPN gift card. We're also brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting research platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit HOFBets.com. Use that promo code SGPN and get 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today, people. And remember, as always, folks, too, let it ride.
This is Mike Leach, head football coach at Mississippi State, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, March 2nd. This is March. Let's go. Oh man. Oh, just kicking ass right now in life. Feeling great. Slightly tired, but feeling great. Hopefully you got us on VSiN. Me, myself, Ryan Kramer, and this guy you're seeing right now. YouTube.com/the college experience. You can watch the show and look, you know you want to watch the show. Get on over there, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Shout out to Nicholas Cano who gave us $10. We all know why we are here. Is it level or leveler? And why are those more crooked than the Long Island fucking Sharks? Yes. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, that's fair. My name is Colby Dant, Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
Tough day for the shit talkers. Tough day for the shit talkers because I'm kicking ass right now. Even though I'm about to lose one bet. Shoot a three. Sorry, I get distracted. I am joined by my co-host. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, host of the Ryan and Rush Show, host of the Big 12 college basketball experience. Give it up for Ryan McIntyre, aka Moneyline Mac. How you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. What a night. We had a good segment on VSiN. This is probably my favorite slate of the year tomorrow. Can't wait. And hey, we killed it on Friday, so got some momentum going into Saturday.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
Oh yeah. I mean, shout out to the chat. Trevor's giving us 20 bucks. Great work on VSiN, dudes. You guys killed. Thoughts on
Yeah, those pussies.
Yeah, but we did have a court storming tonight. We had a couple actually. There was one on the NIA level. Shout out to whoever tagged me in that. Let's just get into it because we shouldn't have sweat as much as we had to sweat here, but we got it done to start things off. Bowling Green covers the 7.5. Well, actually, I know some people got it at 8. I had it at 7.5. Covered the 7.5 against the Ohio Bobcats. Boom. Double lock. The hell you doing with your life? All right. Your thoughts on this game, Mac?
Dude, this was a great game. Like you said, I thought we were going to fucking get screwed here and they were going to foul, but shout out to Todd Simon for drawing up a play to take it 2, down 6 with 20 seconds. He's looking out for the people headed into March.
Well, dude, before that 3, like they with like 2 on the shot clock, Ohio hits a 3 in a 3-point game.
Yep.
I mean, we shouldn't have had to sweat that much, but
that was a great game.
It was a very fun game to watch. Shout out to Dean who gave us $10 as well. Dean Uford. I don't know how to fucking read, but I appreciate you, Dean. So I mean, it started off very good, just like that, and it got better. You might recall late in the show last night, I locked this up, and if you didn't, well, then you should have caught me with CJ Sullivan this afternoon because we ended up battling on this. You remember this? We ended up battling on this.
You got me here, man. Mountaineers
State 26-5, Sun. I almost said Sun Bowl, Sun Belt champs. I'm telling you, I'm working on a very little amount of sleep. Sun Belt champions, not Sun Bowl champions, even though maybe they will be next year. Maybe it's an omen. Your thoughts on this game? Cause it was a blowout.
Yeah. I mean, there's 2 ways that you can deal with having a clinching game at home. You can play tight or you could just blow them the fuck out. Like, App State did the Mountaineers. I think we saw the last game that Dustin Kearns will coach as an App State head coach.
Don't you say that?
I did.
Don't you say that?
I think he's going to get another job, man. I think the job he's done there, just at his track record. I mean, he's a Mike Young guy, so it is going to be interesting if he does make the jump. I mean, a lot of hypotheticals here, but I mean, year 5, App State was never really anything, and this could potentially be his second NCAA tournament. But most importantly, I mean, he won the league 26-5. What? I mean, what a fucking year with JMU
being fire. Yeah, they were ranked. JMU. Yeah. Everyone talked about JMU.
Well, hey, Colby, JMU won 10 in a row and still couldn't win the league. That's how good App State was.
Insane.
Yes.
Shout out to homie Tunes. How do I send money? There's a tip button out there, I believe. Yeah. If you could click that tip button, you could help us out. Shout out to Michael Barber, gave us $2, bid down with the flu, but back like I never left. There we go. I'm glad you're feeling better. Shout out to Tommy B, giving us $10 as well. So I didn't bet this, but I did lay 2.5 with Georgia State. It was 3 on the show last night, but when I once again like a guy who has a newborn, I forgot to make my picks last night. So this is becoming a ritual in the past like 3 weeks. Then I wake up and I go, oh shit, I got to make my picks. Well, I did, and I got it at 2.5. Worked out. I mean, didn't bet the game, so who gives a shit really? But Georgia State -2.5 hits. Marshall's awful on the road. Your thoughts on this one?
I had Marshall 3.5, so I won. And shout out to Marshall. Marshall elected not to foul down 3 with 6 seconds. It was.
Wait, you bet this? You bet this?
I did. I said, dude, they've lost 6 in a row. Maybe they can get some momentum. Why is this line so short? Dude, D'Antoni, that's got to be investigated. They missed a 3 to tie it with like 5 seconds, and instead of fouling, everybody fouls. They just go, no, we're good. On to the postseason.
That's the Leonard Hamilton. He did that in the tournament.
Yeah.
It was wild. Shout out to Nicholas and Michael again, giving us $2. Support White Tiger and Moneyline Mac. There we go. And shout out to Troy Tuning, one of the hosts of the Big 12 College Experience. Subscribe to that. Next up, let's go to the likes of, I mean, how about this Ivy League game where Harvard and Brown were in a classic? We had a court storming going on in Providence, Rhode Island. Now, I didn't bet this game, but I did take Harvard on the picks page, so I would have got it, I think, incorrectly. It was either 2.5 or 3. Brown wins and they storm like they should. Your thoughts?
Who had the Brown guys as the next team to court storm? I didn't see this coming. I thought, hey, it's a good spot. That place was fucking lit. They had a whiteout. They dominated the game. They choked the game away. Shout out to Keanu Lilly with the fucking 3 to fucking extend the game. And then shout out to the private school pussies, man. You know,
Stormin is okay.
Pushing back on the establishment and be like, fuck you, Jay Billis.
100%.
Shout out to them and fuck you to that announcer. I hope nobody gets hurt. Shut up, you fucking pussy.
Exactly. Michael B says, why buy picks when you can watch this show? Yeah. I mean, the people that sell picks must really fucking hate us. So you know, I'll be honest. I normally have Noah try any of my drinks before and when I'm in Vegas, I make Noah sip the drink before I try it, just in case they're trying to fucking poison me. Like, you know, the old Roman kings and shit. You know what I mean? Got to make sure you have one of the peasants try the beverage before you try it. All right.
Think about how big a scam that is. That we could fucking sit here and drink whiskey and vodka and fucking outpick these guys that quote unquote sell picks.
Dude,
what a scam!
I've met some of them. I don't believe they watch the games.
No, they don't.
Like we put in the labor. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We watch games every day, every day of the season. And you're a fool if you're using a pick service, because those fools don't even watch the games. They can't even tell you anything. So, but yeah. So, Noah's not here tonight. He's in Florida. He's getting ready for Vegas. We'll have to try all my drinks. Make sure they don't poison me. The chat gave me shit last night. Maybe you too. About why would I fade my Fairfield team? And I said, because Marist at home is a wagon, and Marist can play defense, elite defense, like holding Fairfield to 55 points. And I did end up betting this fucking game. The Red Foxes, 58, Fairfield, 55. You took Marist too, right?
Yeah. This is an unofficial double lock. Hopefully everybody got it on the picks page. Marist is good at home, man.
Oh yeah. That's what they do. You're on the road, they can't score. Like Marist is offensively challenged, but they can play defense at an elite level. So shout out to homie who gives us $20 super sticker. Appreciate you. Yeah, and then Manhattan, Siena. I didn't bet this, but you lucky motherfucker. Siena covers. What was it? 2.5 or 3? Manhattan gets the win, the revenge, but you still get the cover. I'll play your music for the St. Bernards. Only losing by 2.
Although I will say this was a loss on the picks page. I don't know what happened. I guess there was a glitch and said I had 1.5, but I did bet 2.5. So shout out to the Saints for missing 2 layups, wide open layups in the last 10 seconds to lose by 2. God, they suck. They led the entire game. How did they lose this game? They fucking suck.
I watched a little bit. So I was doing a couple different shows at the studio today. And I'm watching a little bit of this game, and the 3 minutes of this game that I watched,
it was terrible.
I want to say I saw a guy grab an offensive rebound, dribble it off his foot, like no one was by him. So he went to go up court. He dribbles it off his foot. The very next possession, so the ball turns over, right? Obviously, because he dribbled it off his foot. They inbound it, right? The guy passes to nobody. He passes to nobody, right? So it was like 2 minutes of watching this. I was like, good God, these guys fucking blow. Yeah. I also took Georgia Southern against Old Dominion. Southern won by 17. Stuck a fork in ODU. Didn't bet this game, but I still feel great that I was right. Your thoughts?
I almost bet ODU too. I picked ODU, but I was like, hey man, maybe this is a 1-game bump for the last game for the interim coach. But God, they've just completely thrown in the towel. They're cooked. I got to look at the bracket. Does the Sun Belt take everybody? I think they do.
So.
So they will have one more game to just lay down and just take it up the ass, I guess. They've quit. They've quit. This team fucking blows.
Yeah, and then we had, and I'm disappointed because I thought about locking this last night. You talked me off the lock. Florida Gulf Coast wins 59-57. They were getting 1.5. We got it done, but you're probably right. If I had bet this, I probably they would have lost the game. But I was still on the right side of things. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, Gulf Coast was up like 20 and then Gulf Coast did the Gulf Coast shit where they fucking got up big and then I hate this team. I'm with you. Ever since they let Pitt cover on that half court shot back in November, that's how you know we fucking watch
like the first
game.
week of the season.
Yeah.
I'm still
like, fuck these
still upset about
motherfuckers.
that. We had another battle, buddy. The Aqueduct getting it done for Pick Dundee. Quinnipiac,
I'm done with
82. Iona, 64. I got my pulse on the Aqueduct. I know when to fade the Aqueduct. I know when to jump on the Aqueduct. Man, this was an ass kicking. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, Tobin Anderson even wore a fucking suit, thinking he's fucking Rick Pitino tonight. I saw him in a suit. I go, all right, he fucking means business. He is Mr. March. I mean, he beat Purdue last year. Shout out to Noah. But Quinnipiac dominated that game. Iona sucks now all of a sudden.
Yeah,
he's not done a good job.
I agree. It's a questionable first year, in my opinion, because
don't
it's
tell
not like
Noah
Pitino
that.
left a little talent there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, it started on fire, but this is where I took my first loss because Niagara Falls sucks ass. The moving company goes into Niagara, and wins by 10. Shout out to the moving company. Your thoughts on the Purple Eagles letting us down?
They suck at home. I don't understand why they can't win a home game. They've won all their games on the road. They finally got it snapped, but moving company winners of 5 in a row.
Should we keep an eye out on these guys here, huh?
I think we should. I mean, it's a fucking MAAC. Anybody can fucking win it, except for maybe Manhattan and Siena after watching that shit show tonight. It was a great game.
Also, I took North Florida. Didn't bet this, but they got it done against Stetson 78-59. I'm telling you, like, even if you didn't take my locks, where's that guy that was fucking fading all my locks? Because anyway, might have been a cardboard box. Might have had a horrible night tonight. And even if you did, if you just faded my picks, because I was fire on the games I didn't even bet. Yeah, North Florida gets it done. Canisius, we did eat shit on Mount St. Mary's against Canisius. This was anyone's game. Could have gone anyway, but it is what it is. Shout out to Cody Frazier giving us $20. My brother and I are watching this, or my brother and I can't read right now, are watching the show, FaceTiming right now. Y'all have made us some cash, and we will see you in Las Vegas. Let's fucking go. Yes, please. Yeah, anyone coming out to Vegas? Cheers. Appreciate you, Cody. Anyone coming out to Vegas, hit us up.
Fucking Mount St. Mary's fucking.
They were right there, man. They had a 3-point lead. I feel like they had a 53 point lead, or maybe it was 54-51.
Yeah.
I was feeling all right. Just didn't work out. Didn't work out down the stretch.
Their late game execution was awful. It was, I mean, it was a shit show ending. Everybody, if you got a chance, go watch it. It was MAAC in a nutshell.
Coastal Carolina covered for us against James Madison. Didn't bet it, but they covered. Only lost by 10. Now Yale did destroy fucking Dartmouth. I'm glad we didn't bet fucking Dartmouth. We don't need to talk about those, but we triple locked Queens as they got it done. 91-82 against the Owls of Kennesaw. Yes.
Oh baby.
Grant Hopkins in the chat says, what hotel will you be doing the show at in Vegas? Well, we kind of do 2 different shows. We will be at Circa sometimes doing the show on VEASAN. We will also be at the Wynn doing the show. Some nights, I think almost every night during the week.
Yeah.
And then also we might end up doing a show at the Palazzo. So we're going to be bouncing around for sure the Win, for sure Circa. Hit us up if you're at any of those or the Palazzo. And I mean, I got a buddy's dive bar that one of my good friends that I used to bartend with like 15, 20 years ago. He owns a dive bar down there in Vegas that we might have to hijack for a fucking show.
And the Westgate for the first couple days.
Yes, we'll be at the Westgate for the actual first couple of games of the tournament. We have a booth and everything, so come by. Shout out to Gran by Rover 2. My little bro and I watch you guys each night. It makes the picks easier. And in the end, bring on March Madness. Keep it up, entertaining and knowledgeable. Cheers, boys. Yes, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Cheers, brother.
Yeah, I love this fucking energy tonight. Positive energy. Normally,
baby, dude, it's March.
Normally, I'm taking a blowtorch to the negative energy. I'm just sitting here saying, fuck you. But I like this. And yeah, let's go. I mean, dude, Queens beat their ass. It was never close.
Queens is good at home.
Yeah.
I'm glad I ended up fucking coming to the good side here. I was hesitant, but yeah, they're fucking good, man. At home, they fucking roll.
North Alabama, Central Arkansas. I took Central Arkansas +4 push. Okay. Lose by 4. What'd you do in this one?
Which game is that? Sorry.
North Alabama, Central Arkansas.
I took Central Arkansas.
I mean, you pushed.
Yeah. I didn't have we talked about it. I didn't have a good feel on that.
Now, ULM did not cover for us. We didn't bet this, but they did not cover against South Alabama.
They were fucking right there too.
But we also double locked Lipscomb against Eastern Kentucky, and they got it done 81-67 in the revenge spot. God damn it, we were fire. Let's go.
It was almost like North Florida beat Stetson to clinch the regular season for him, and then EKU came out of halftime up 10, and they just laid a fucking egg. So shout out to Lipscomb, the Bison.
Then Bellarmine, they should have went out right for us, but Bellarmine hits plus the points against Austin P. God damn it, we're a couple of aces.
I love Bellarmine. We're back. Bellarmine's built for March. Remember the one year they won it?
Yeah. They are built for March.
And they weren't eligible. It's such bullshit.
So yesterday I said we should lock up Princeton -13.5. Well, they won by 14, so technically I was right. Thankfully we didn't bet it because that would have been an intense sweat. Shout out to Big Knox putting $20 on Creighton. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Appreciate you. Cornell Penn, we both lost money here because Penn, and we should have hit this. Penn had a 12-point halftime lead. A 12-point halftime lead. And you didn't cover. What was it, 5? Where you're getting? I think it was 5.
Yeah, it was 5. And they were fucking tied with 2 minutes left. They had the lead at the under 4 timeout. Fucking brutal. I fucking hate the Big Red. They got so fucking lucky. It's the first time they've won in Philly in like 15 years, is what they said.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Texas State also battled back against Troy. I picked this game incorrectly. Didn't bet this, but surprising because Troy was up like 14, 15 points. Texas State comes back, wins it in overtime. Nice win for the Bobcats. And then, folks, I did a daytime show with CJ Sullivan. And also this morning, like I alluded to earlier, I did not get all my picks in last night. I didn't get any picks in last night because I forgot. And I'm sitting there this morning going through all the games, and I'm like, so Louisiana's going to beat the piss out of Southern Miss tomorrow.
I hopped on
or later today. Yeah, I loaded up. We gave this away. Me and CJ gave this away. I was like, CJ, jump on Louisiana on the noon show. Louisiana 77, Southern Miss 61. Boom. Fuck out of here. Oh, and then what was the play we said we liked best? Well, at least I can speak for myself. Lipscomb was my second. Or my first was Loyola Chicago, the Ramblers, as we triple locked the Ramblers 77-72. They get it done against Dayton. I'm going to jump out this window again. Let's go. Your thoughts on this one? Great game.
Oh, dude, what a fucking game. I had a little bit of doubt there. I thought maybe after watching the first half, I'm like, maybe the moment's too big. Maybe Dayton will find a way to just grind this out like they always do. But they don't have the guards to win on the road, in my opinion. And shout out to Braden Norris, who's been in school for about 1,000 years. Went for 19 and 11. He made some big fucking shots tonight. My God.
Nevada, Fresno State. You locked up the Bulldogs and you
Bulldogs.
came through. CJ Sullivan was with you. I stayed away. Didn't bet the game.
Nate
Shout
Alford.
out, yeah. Shout out to Cody saying, tell the story about the Cougars bar. Well, it was just a point. Like, it's a joke because with Sean and Ryan, I don't know, for some reason we've been a lot of places where I end up, I don't know, like, I don't know what it is, but people come to talk to me. So like this woman who's showing her daughter the University of Washington State just like comes right up to me and wants to buy me drinks. She's a mom whose daughter's 20 years old at a place called the Coug, or her daughter's 18, I guess. And it was hilarious because I'm not going to turn down a free drink.
Yeah.
So, you know, they were taking photos. I think some of them may have reached social media. I can't recall or not. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it was just a hilarious story. It's not like a classic story. Like there's a lot of classic stories that we have. I feel like this was just hilarious because for some reason, and I almost feel like those guys, especially back then, I mean, I wasn't married at the time, but it was still like wherever we go, this happened in Vegas or wherever, for some reason, I get myself in these pinches where I'm like, someone comes up to me and starts buying me drinks. And then I'm like, okay. And then like, I'm like, I'm trapped in a way into this gauntlet of now I'm meeting her family. Like, you know, I didn't know she was meeting up with like her aunt or her sister. I'm sorry. Her sister, the daughters and the daughter. I'm eating the daughter and I'm just sitting there. Next thing, it was just a fucking disaster. I end up like on a table of 20 people that I've never met any of them, and stacking the money and greener on the other side of the bar, just sitting there laughing at me as I continue to get super fucked up. But that's just that it just happens a lot. That's the best way to say it. Is like for some reason, it just happens. I don't know, but I mean, we went in there. This was not that late in the afternoon. This was like daytime. Yeah, like this was,
it's like Anchor, man. People know me, you know. Kind of a big deal.
No one knew me. No one knew me at all. But it was just strange that it was just like she just comes right up to me and says, "How you doing?" And she's like, "Would you like a drink?" I was like, "Sure." You know, I'm not. What? Yeah. And I'm like, "I'm doing good. How are you doing?" And you know, it's just a thing that happens over and over for some reason. I don't know. Luck. I don't know, but luck in a way, because once you get yourself in one of those traps, it's a real motherfucker leaving after they've put up a couple $100 of drinking for you. You know what I mean? So it's like, I gotta go. No, something like that. I don't know. But what the fuck are we talking about here? We're talking about Nevada covering. And hold on, I missed someone else's tip. Someone else's tip there. Shout out to Ray.
Yeah.
Tell the people what they really needed to know. What bottles of whiskey are we drinking? I got Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit. Cheers. Looking forward to tomorrow's slate. There we go.
Double J-Lo, baby.
Yeah. Shout out to Ben Duncan.
I got reinforcements.
Yeah. I mean, I got a bunch of different shit here. I'm working with I'm actually working Greg K. And Ben hooked me up with little old JW Dant. Boom. All right. So I'm working with that and a light beer that I found in my fridge that's probably been there for 6 months. So Air Force, I did lose on this one. Utah State did not cover against Air Force, but Great Osabar got injured early on, and I knew I was cooked then. I'm okay with that. Like I said, I'm having a fucking great night. So
good night.
Yeah. Game balls. Let's go.
Loyola. Let's keep it fucking
you won
simple.
The 8-10 basically. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that's well deserving of the top game ball. I'm going to say App State just because I know it's Arkansas State. You're favored by 7.5. Still, you won the Sun Belt. Great fucking season. And yeah, top game ball. Where are you going with your second game ball?
So they actually lost, but it's their first conference title since 1976. Eastern Kentucky. They won the ASUN, AW Hamilton. I know they lost tonight, but I want to give some dues to some of these teams that have not won their leagues in forever. So EKU gets a game ball. We haven't given them a game ball in a while, so they get a game ball for winning the A-Sun.
There you go.
And
Ohio
they let Lipscomb
Bobcats.
covered for us too.
That's true. That was perfect.
Yeah.
The Ohio Bobcats getting it done at home yet again, and they still let us cover with Bowling Green. So that would be my second game ball. Where are you going with your third and final game ball?
Final game ball. Let's go to Marist. Grind it out over the number one team in MAAC. Good win.
Love it. And I'll go the Aqueduct, Quinnipiac, because you bounce back. You're still in the mix, and this fucking flies in my face. So shout out to Grant Hopkins. Thanks for the info about Vegas, guys. We'll be downtown. Love the show and daily grind. Hit 5 big parlays today. Loyola was key. We'll tag you on great picks from McHale on senior day. There we go. Versus Oregon, Arizona fan.
There you go. Wow.
Let's go. Folks, before we get to our 10 million bajillion picks that we have to make today, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy is the easiest place to play fantasy sports. It's also the fastest growing fantasy app in the industry. Look, pick whether your players will have a higher or lower stat total. Like I was on Great Osabar today, but unfortunately he got dinged up. And you can win big. You could win 100 times the amount of money you make in a single night. I'm sorry. I can't talk. You can win 100 times the amount of money you enter in a single night, not the amount of money you make, because you might make some good fucking money. I can't talk. Sign up today with the promo code SGPN and get your first deposit doubled up to $100, as well as an instant pickup special. And SGPN's teaming up with Underdog to give you more of a bonus. Sign up between now and the end of the month, and 5 winners will receive an Underdog hat, Underdog shirt, and a $50 SGPN gift card. Sign up today using the promo code SGPN. Then go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/dog to enter the contest for your chance to win. All right, I'm back. This guy's pulling a Noah. The slate is fantastic. We were talking about this all day.
I'm back.
Baby, come back. Tulane.
More ice.
Tulane is at Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic's laying 13.5.
Ooh.
I mean, the Green Wave plus 13.5. What are you doing here?
How many have they lost in a row? I can't remember. Oh, they've lost what? 5 in a row?
2 and 8 in their last 10.
I'll lay it with FAU. They haven't played since the Memphis game. Lay it. I think they're going to put it on them here. It's March. They see the light at the end of the tunnel. They
do put it on them and win by 12. Florida State is at Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech catching 3.5 at home. You could talk me into a lock with Georgia Tech.
I was thinking the same thing. I mean, they're off to Miami. They've had Miami win. They've had a week off, but Florida State's off a win, and Florida State has sucked on the road.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you want to take a home dog early?
Yeah, plus 130 on the money line. Buzz, sting. Lock up the Yellow Jackets to get it done. Fucking Holy Cross is taking on Boston. Boston's laying 9.5. I mean, I kind of think we should lock up Holy Cross. Yes, we should. I am. They're going to cover 9.5, man. This is a rivalry game. They're both in Boston.
Yeah.
9.5 is ridiculous. Let's go.
Well, and we like Holy Cross as a dog.
Yeah. 9.5.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Boston be laying 9.5? Give me the Crusaders plus 9.5. Let's ride. Butler is laying 12.5 at DePaul. Lay it.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, Butler's got to get right.
You could talk me into a lock here.
God, I thought about it because I mean, Butler has not covered in 5. I kind of think we should lock Butler, but I think Butler's going to fuck them up.
Let's do it.
I mean, Butler's going to take out their frustration on somebody.
The Butler Boulder locks are flying off the shelves, folks. Buy in now. Villanova heads to the Dunk to take on Providence. Providence is laying 2.5. I know we were just on VSiN talking about this a couple hours ago. Double lock, I think. I'm going to go ahead and speak for you on the Friars. We both like the Friars minus the 2.5. Let's ride. What are you doing here?
Let's get lit at the Dunk, baby. I love the Dunk on the noon games, man. They get fucked up and they're ready to go. They're gonna take. This is gonna put them in the dance.
That is a double lock. Someone left a comment the other day saying in the YouTube, they're like, the next day it was like, I can't listen to your silly ass music. This was once a great show. Look, if you hear the music, that's normally a good thing. It means you're winning money. All right. And this is what I say to that. All right, let's go. Colgate's laying 3.5 at Lehigh. Get the fuck out of here.
I think we should take Lehigh.
Why is this line so short?
Yeah, I think the system might have some kinks in it, man.
I'll take Lehigh. No bet. No
give
bet.
me Lehigh, yeah.
I got burned. I got burned on fading the Raiders the other day.
Yeah.
I think are you locking it though?
I don't know if I'll lock it. Check the picks page. Trust me. On Saturdays, I always add a couple. We got to fill up this card tomorrow, baby.
Shout out to Ancestral who gives us $20 super sticker. Florida, South Carolina. This is huge fucking game. So get this. Both these teams are still alive.
Yeah.
And Tennessee and Alabama play later in the day. If you're a South Carolina fan, I think you want Tennessee to win. If you're a Florida fan, I think you want Tennessee to win also. But South Carolina still gets to play Tennessee
on Tuesday,
and they have they currently have the tiebreaker, so it makes it very, very awesome. I don't feel very good about this play. I really feel like this is anyone's game. Florida's proven to be very good on the road to me. Even when they lost at Bama, I was impressed by their performance. But I also don't see South Carolina dropping 2 home games in a row, especially considering the last time they played a home game, they blew an 18-point lead against LSU. I'll take the Gamecocks minus 1.5, but no lock by any means. I don't feel very confident with this play. What are you doing here?
Oh, I want some action on this game. I think Florida's better than South Carolina. I think Florida has proven it on the road. They won at Rupp. They should have won at Bama. South Carolina's won back-to-back road games. I like to fade that coming back home. So give me the Gators to get it done. This feels like TCU and K-State a couple weekends ago.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Gators. Noah's team. Noah's in Florida. That's what happened. Noah texted him saying, "You take my boys. Let's go." Fordham is at St. Joe's. St. Joe's laid 8.5 points. I will lay it.
Same. Yeah. I'll lay it.
The Kansas Jayhawks are heading into Waco, Texas to take on the Bears, the Baylor Bears. Baylor's laying 4.5 points. Double lock for Mac and myself. I know this because we just did a show on VSiN 2 hours ago. We're both on the Baylor Bears. Kevin McCullough out. Blood in the water. Baylor knows this Kansas team's down.
I think they're going to blow them out. They're licking their chops. Kansas has never lost 7 games in Big 12 play under Bill Self till tomorrow. Kansas gets blown out.
Yeah.
100 tickets in disease.
Monmouth's laying 2.5 at Elon. Monmouth coming off a bad loss. I will lay the 2.5 with Monmouth, but no bet.
I'm going to take Elon. Why is this line so short? Elon's weird.
Shout out to Luis Antonio Chavez. Colby, did you DM me? I thought I sent it. I might have forgot to send it to 1 or 2 people. I'm sorry, Luis. I will get it to you. He says he's wasted. Thanks for the picks today. Hey, appreciate you. What platform did you hit me up on, Luis? Because sometimes I don't check all the platforms consistently. My life is pandemonium right now. I slept like 45 minutes last night. Been doing 30 cups of coffee. I'll get it to you though. Just remind me. Send me a message on whatever platform I talk to you on. My apologies, but Illinois is at Wisconsin tomorrow. Wisconsin's laying 2.5. Me and CJ Sullivan all over this one. I'm locking the Wisconsin Badgers. Yes, the line is telling you.
Yep.
Lay the 2.5. Lock it up. Double locks are flying off the shelves, huh?
Yeah, and I mean, hey, this is going to be a theme of the show. Teams that need a win, that have a good culture, they're playing at home. You got to ride them here. Wisconsin gets it done. Let's go.
Miami, Ohio's laying 3.5 at Eastern Michigan. Give me Eastern Michigan plus 3.5. I don't like Miami, Ohio on the road. If they win this, they'd won 2 straight road games. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Eastern Michigan's winning this.
I agree. I'll take EMU.
Wofford is laying 13.5 at VMI. VMI on a Saturday. They got all the soldiers there. What is Mike Leach calling?
We should lock VMI.
I'm kidding. Because Wofford looked so great the other night.
They beat Sanford by 30.
Yeah, it's a good point. But VMI is 4-20. They haven't won a game. They've lost 11 straight games.
Oh, it's a senior day for all the cadets.
All right, let's go. I'm
dogs in the park
having a great night. Let's go.
Just beat Sanford by 36 or whatever. You gotta get,
when they lose by 25 tomorrow, I'm sending you a text with a lot of profanity. Tulsa is catching 6.5 at Temple. I will take the Golden Hurricanes plus 6.5. What are you doing here?
Why is Temple laying 5? I think Temple's going to drill him here. Give me
you seeing 5? I'm seeing 6.5.
Sorry, 6.5. This thing's going up. Lock up Temple. Temple's playing better. First year head coach.
You're locking this?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Temple's trending in the right direction. Ow.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Temple Owls. I'm not betting that. Stonehill, your Stonehill Skyhawks heading to the real Blue Devils of Central Connecticut State. Central Connecticut State is laying 13.5 points.
I'm out.
Give me Stonehill, no bet.
Yeah, I told you, Graveyard's done. I saw them on senior day, that flat effort. I said, they are a fucking funeral. I'm not betting them. Lay it.
I got a lock here. I think Eric Musselman and Arkansas cover against Kentucky. Give me the 13.5 and the Razorbacks in rough. They get up for these big games. Kentucky wins by 6. You doing here?
Do you know the road teams like dominated the series as of late?
This is worth the money line sprinkle. It's worth the money line sprinkle.
I agree. Everybody's fucking crowning Kentucky again, and Kentucky's good, but Kentucky still doesn't play a fucking lick of defense. Arkansas lock, sprinkle some on the money line.
Yeah, let's go. Double lock on the Razorbacks.
Go, Mudbug.
You see the line for Mercer? I couldn't find Mercer. No, I got it. Furman's laying 9.5 at home against Mercer. I will lay the 9.5 with Furman.
Yep, same.
Cody Frazier says, "What's the pod's opinion on Crown Royal?" I drink it. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it as much as I should. I don't know why.
Crown. I drink.
Yeah,
Crown.
I like Crown.
I was a big Crown guy in college.
NC Nick was talking about this the other day. He was asking, I don't know why the fuck we were talking about this. Well, maybe he bought some bourbon or something, but he was like, I was like, I don't think I've bought a bottle of Jack Daniels in like 15 years. And it's not that I hate Jack Daniels. It's just, there's a shit ton of selections out. And or maybe 10 years. I don't know. I just feel like he thought I had something against Jack Daniels. I was like, no, I mean, I actually like Crown more than Jack Daniels, I think, but, I don't know. I just don't buy it as much as I probably should. I don't know how it is for you guys, but like, I know like Mac, you're in Virginia. One of the things I hate over there, whether you're in North Carolina, whether you're in Virginia, is you got to go to the ABC store.
Yep.
Here, we just go like the grocery store will have it. You know what I mean? I got 10 liquor stores like in walking distance. So
they had them at the gas station in West Virginia.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah.
That's Vegas. It's like Nevada.
Yeah.
But my point is I feel like there's so many choices. Like my brother, I don't know how this makes any sense. Let's go on a tangent here. Like Buffalo Trace, I think is made in Kentucky. He can't get it in North Carolina, which is crazy because it's right next to Kentucky. It's not that far. I can get it, and even if they get it somewhere over there, it's like hard to find the bottles, right? I go into like my grocery store and there's like 20 fucking bottles of it. So it's strange. It's strange. So it's like, I don't know. I haven't been able to understand why it is like that. But my point is I have like 1,000 selections, and I don't know if maybe most states don't, maybe. I don't know this to be true, but I'm just telling you that I like Crown Royal and I don't know why I don't buy it more. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. I love Crown. I love Crown Black. What's the other one? Crown Apple, Crown Maple. They got a bunch of selections.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
everybody goes. Sorry, somebody said Crown in college. No, I drank a lot of Jack Daniels in college. Everybody goes through their Jack and Coke phase where you just pound Jack and Cokes all throughout your fucking day. So, I've kind of Jack Daniels out in a way.
You want a hot take, and you're going to think that this. I mean, I guess I feel like a lot of people think they disagree with me. Isaac says, Colby, you want some Weller Buffalo Trace? Sure. That sounds amazing. But I actually like Evan Williams more than Jack Daniels.
I had an Evan Williams phase in my life too. Yeah,
well, it's cheap, but it's
Ezra Brooks is another good one.
I don't know that I've had that one.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, I hope that answers the question. Crown is great.
Maker's Mark is great. Yeah. Bold's great. Yeah. They're all
Crown
great.
is Canadian too. I you know what? I spent a lot of time in Canada for a little bit there. I'm sure that's probably what I was drinking nonstop when I think about it. But yeah, shout out to them. Yeah, Western Michigan is at Ball State. You got a line on this?
6.5. Ball State's laying 6.5. I'll lay it.
I will lay it too. I actually think this is almost lock worthy, but I got burned last time. I got burned last time. Yeah. Oh, Thad Truth says I'm on that Johnny Walker Blue.
Julio likes Don Julio. Shocker.
Yeah, Johnny Walker Blue. Here's the best thing if you go abroad. Like my wife is Colombian, so we go down to Colombia. When you go through the duty free, you can get like a lot of the really good, like the $200 bottle or the Blue Label or the Don Julio 200. I'm drawing a blank on the name of it. That shit is really good too. I'm drawing a blank on the actual title for it, but you can get it because of the peso to dollar bill difference for nothing, like literally nothing. Like, but they only let you take 2 each. So I got to fly. I need a fucking big family to fucking fly down there and just bring back 20 bottles. All right. I'm having another kid just for that. Jim Beam is garbage. Yeah, you had some Jim Beam a lot. Yeah, 1942. There we go.
Everybody goes through a Jim Beam phase as well.
That was high school for me.
Yeah,
that was high school.
That's when you're sneaking in fucking shots. Yeah.
I'm done with look, I would still take Jim Beam. I don't think it's horrible.
Captain Morgan, all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the rum world.
Yeah.
I'm not as big on the rum. I mean, I drink anything. I'm an Irish guy. You know what I mean? Like we'll drink any fucking thing we get our hands on for the most part. You know my opinion on champagne, but rum to me, especially once you go and have some really good rums, like if you've ever had rums in Cuba and shit in South America, then you come back and try like like the rums. I know they're not American rums, but to me they're American rums. Then it's just like, man, this is shit. What am I drinking right here? But anyway, Hofstra is catching 5.5 at Charleston. Charleston's a great city to get really fucked up into.
Great city to get fucked up.
Great city to get fucked up in. Charleston's laying 5.5. This game means nothing though, right?
I want to lock Hofstra. I think Hofstra's going to win. I think I want to fade these teams that clinch on Thursday night. A little bit of a letdown. Maybe they end up winning the game, but And it's my favorite line to take the points. 5.5. Let's go. Give me Hofstra. Lock it up. They won. Remember, they won last year there.
Yeah.
They won last year
I
there.
understand the logic. I understand the logic because Charleston already clinched.
Yeah.
But no
Hofstra.
lock for me. No
I think
lock.
Hofstra wins.
I'll let you lock up the Flying Dutchman. Let's go. We talked about this one 5 days ago. I feel like South Dakota State heads into Fargo, North Dakota, to take on the Bison of North Dakota State. What could go wrong? South Dakota State, I believe, clinched too because North Dakota State lost, right?
They did, and we should take North Dakota State.
100%. I'll join you here. Let's go.
Home dog.
The Bison.
This is one of those senior days that'll mean something too, where they want to get up and beat South Dakota.
Oh, this is the Dakota marker game.
Yeah.
They fucking hate each other. So,
let's go Fargo.
Yeah. Oregon is getting 13.5 points at Arizona. I am taking the Ducks. Could talk me into a lock, but I'm taking the Ducks. I think they can stay within this number. I feel decent about it. Your thoughts?
Yep, I'm going to lock up Dana Altman. They're on the bubble. They got to have this game, so I don't think they're going to win. But you're going to get their A game here. You're going to get their best punch. Arizona senior day, some distractions as a big favorite in my opinion. Let's go.
Yeah, I think they can stay within that number.
Yeah,
they can stay within that number. Let's go.
They always play Arizona tough.
Yeah. That's a huge game for the Ducks. A lot of huge games tomorrow. It's fantastic. New Hampshire is at Binghamton, the golf course. Binghamton's laying 3.5. I'm riding the golf course. I think the golf course is going to win their 14th game of the season here. Lay it. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take the golf course. Let's go.
Charleston Southern's getting 6.5 at Presbyterian. The Blue Hose. Blue Hose are a tough read, man. Early in the year, they were looking all right. Give me Presbyterian, but I don't know. Give me Southern. Southern's going to cover this. What are you doing here?
I'll take Southern, but no bet.
The Toledo Rockets are heading to Buffalo to take on the Blue Bulls. Nothing like a case of Blue Bulls in Buffalo. I'll lay the points with Toledo. Toledo lost. Didn't they lose the other night? They lost to Northern Illinois. Yeah.
Toledo's got to get their shit together here.
They really do.
They've lost 2 in a row.
UNC Asheville heads to Radford. Radford is laying 1.5. The stink. The stink. Why the fuck is Radford favored here?
Because I don't think Asheville's as good as their record either. I think Asheville's turning into kind of a reputation team.
Dude, Radford is 3-7 in their last 10. You can't tell me that Asheville shouldn't be favored.
Radford, lock. Let's go.
It's got to be Radford, right? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
let's
Radford.
Go. Highlanders -1.5. Hampton is at William and Mary. This is a Hampton smash spot. They're red hot. They're going to this bullshit university there, the Kaplan Arena. Give me the Pirates. Give me the red hot Pirates on the road. What are you doing here?
Give me Bill. Give me Bill and Mary. I'm not betting them though. They fucking screwed me the other night. They're playing better, but they're not good at home either.
They suck. Merrimack is at fucking Sacred Hot. Merrimack has won how many in a row?
Yeah, and
Sacred Heart's going to beat them.
Has Merrimack clinched? No, they're only one up on Central Connecticut.
Gosh, I want to bet. Is this fucking Sacred Heart?
Oh, man, yeah, we have to.
Let's bet fucking Sacred Heart.
Sacred Heart's going to win.
Money line play. Let's go.
Yeah. Sacred Heart's got a bunch of upperclassmen too. So senior day, let's go.
Another great game here. Gardner Webb is at Winthrop. Winthrop's laying 4.5. So this is a good game. Give me Winthrop -4.5. What are you doing here?
I'll take Winthrop.
Oklahoma State is heading to Texas to take on the Longhorns. They're catching 10.5. Give me Oklahoma State, but no bet. What are you doing here?
Give me Oklahoma State. Lock it up. I think they're live to win the game. Texas just won the fucking game of the year for them. They played out of their minds against Texas Tech. They made every shot. Now they're back at the
All right, you
favorite.
convinced
Come
me.
on.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's the money line. I'm telling you that they might win the game.
I think you're right. Navy is catching 7.5 at America, and these teams are not located far from one another. So I will take the 7.5 and Navy, despite me believe. Actually, no. Let's lay the 7.5 with American. American, I really feel like American. You could see American in the NCAA tournament this year.
Agreed.
You're gonna lay the points too?
Yeah. I like American, man.
CJ Sullivan, the bet detective, Duquesne Duke grad. Subscribe to the Bottom Line Bombs podcast. He told me, Colby, I like our chances against George Mason tomorrow. Just want to throw that out there because I'm on George Mason -3.5. What are you doing here?
I didn't have a strong feel, but I'll side with the bet detective. Give me Duquesne.
South Dakota is at North Dakota. North Dakota's laying 9. See, this is the one where I feel like North Dakota gets back when playing ball.
I'll
take North Dakota. No lock though. I don't like laying 9 with North Dakota.
I'll lock up North Dakota. Yeah, they're gonna fuck them up. South Dakota just pulled off the upset over North Dakota State. The South Dakota's won on Thursday. The North Dakota's roll on Saturday.
All right, let's go. Give me them Fighting Hawks.
Yeah, take the North Dakotas, baby.
George Washington is at LaSalle. LaSalle's laying 4.5. Lay it. What are you doing here?
Lay it. Yeah, lay it.
I got a lock in this next one. Western Carolina, great win the other night, but unfortunately you head to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Chattanooga's laying 3.5. I think the Mocs are going to get them. I'm going to lay the points. What are you doing here?
I like Chattanooga here too, but no bet.
Okay. Towson is at UNC Wilmington. Wilmington's laying 5.5. I'm going back to the well with Wilmington. I refuse to believe they're that bad. I'm laying the 5.5 with the Seahawks. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I mean they need some momentum headed into postseason play. Losers of 2 in a row. They get right here. Senior day. Let's go.
UMass is heading to the MAAC next year. So enjoy these games. They're laying 1 at Davidson. Give me UMass -1. What are you doing here?
This line kind of stunk to me.
Oh, it does.
It fucking reeks. I'm on UMass, but man, UMass has not been that good on the road in these short numbers.
Marquette is catching 4.5 at Michael Creighton.
Double lock.
Locking up Creighton, a top 10 team in Omaha. Get this bullshit out of here. Easy
Creighton.
play, right?
Creighton blows him out. Kolek might not even play. I think he might. I think he's going to, but there's a chance he won't. Marquette has UConn on deck. They're getting ready for UConn.
The Citadel is catching 15.5 points. 15.5 at Samford.
Should we lock Samford?
Yeah, I think that is the play.
They're off
This
a
got
30
drilled.
point loss. Yeah, Samford bounce back.
Let's go. I feel great about this board, which is always terrifying.
I know.
UTSA is catching 17.5 against SMU. What?
I know. I saw this. I was like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
Dude, UTSA's offense lately has been legit.
Who's SMU got on deck? East Carolina.
That's so they're in a look. This is a look ahead game,
But they're off back-to-back losses. I'll stay away.
I'm still taking the fucking points though. Who the fuck is SMU to be laying 17.5 points? Let's trust the system here. Vermont's at home laying 7 against Lowell.
Oh, absolutely. This is for the league.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome game. Vermont -7.
They'll win by 20.
Let's go. Penn State heads to the barn to take on Minnesota. Minnesota's laying 6.5. Give me Penn State plus 6.5. What are you doing here?
I'm locking up Penn State. This is gonna be a 1 possession game. Penn State's been feisty, man.
This Minnesota team fucks with me though. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it
They're
though.
feisty, man. They've been playing better. Year one coach.
Yeah.
Go. Maybe lie.
LSU's laying 3.5 at Vanderbilt. Give me Vanderbilt money line play. No bet.
Lock. I'm locking it. Vandy,
Yeah.
baby. Vandy has slowly started playing better, baby. I can't.
Oh man,
LSU.
sometimes you drive me in the muck. Let's go.
Can't lay points on the road with
I was on
LSU.
Vandy against Arkansas. Damn it. Let's go.
2 in a row. Come on, Vandy.
Lindenwood is catching 20.5 at Morehead State. Lay it. Lindenwood just won. There's no way they're going to win 2 games in a row.
Yeah, agree.
No way.
Lay it.
Central Michigan's catching 9.5 at Kent State. I like the 9.5. I feel pretty decent about it. Give me that. I don't think Kent State's on that level this year.
Give me Kent State. I think they're gonna fuck them up. I think Central Michigan is such fool's gold. That team sucks.
You come at my fucking chips like that. All right.
The whole state of Michigan sucks.
Bethune-Cookman's getting 7.5 at Southern.
I can't bet these games on Saturday.
This is disrespectful. Give me my fucking Wildcats plus 7.5. Sprinkle that money line. Sprinkle that money line.
Wildcats.
Who you taking?
Take Bethune. I'm not betting this. I got 136.
You're missing out. There's value. There's value out here. Delaware. It's heading to Stony Brook. Just trying to find this fucking spread. It's at a pick. It's a pick.
Of course it is.
Give me Delaware. What are you doing?
Yeah, give me Delaware. No bet.
UNC. This game's fun. UNC Greensboro is at ETSU. Greensboro's laying 2. I will lay the 2. Mac.
I like ETSU here, man. I think that I keep saying it. I keep thinking they're better than their record, and I don't trust Greensboro. So give me ETSU here. Fringe lock. Check the picks page.
This one, you want to talk about fringe locks? I thought about betting this like an hour ago. So remember that Wyoming? So Wyoming, Colorado State separated by like 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
When I was in Laramie, I was in Fort Collins. They hate each other. They really do. Do you remember what happened earlier this year? Wyoming came back like down 11 with like 40 seconds left and won in overtime. Colorado State's coming off that half court loss. Some say they're playing their way out of the NCAA tournament.
This is a blowout.
I think we lay the 15.5, man. Right?
Yeah, they've lost 3 in a row, and it was in New Mexico, UNLV, and Nevada. They lost 4 out of 5. But their one game that they won, they beat Utah State at Fort Collins by 20. That's going to be tomorrow. Lay it, lock it.
Lock.
Colorado State by 30 tomorrow.
Let's go.
Punch that ticket.
Northern Arizona.
Hey, and it's Isaiah Stevens' senior night.
Senior night. Wow.
Yeah.
That's true. Northern Arizona is catching 13 points at Weber State. Give me the 13. Weber looked a little shaky the other night. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take Weber.
UT Arlington is taking on Utah Valley. It's a good game.
This is a good game.
A little diamond in the rough here. Utah Valley. Did you see this line anywhere?
They've won 5 in a row. Valley is laying 2.
Valley's won 5 in a row. Arlington's won 4 in a row. Something's got to give up there in the mountains. Give me Valley. No bet.
I think we should lock Valley because Arlington just won the game of the year at Seattle. They were up fucking 30.
All right.
Yeah, let down Valley. Let's go. Valley's good, man.
Wolverines. Let's go. Some say they're the real Wolverines. Tennessee Tech is at Little Cock. Little Cock is having a magical year. I don't know how they're doing it, but Little Cock, everyone's happy with Little Cock these days. They're laying 13.5 points. I'm sorry. Give me Tennessee Tech plus 13.5. I cannot lay 13.5 with Little Cock. What are you doing here, Mac?
Yeah. So the scenario. Have you looked at the scenarios? Little Cock gets
Is
the
alive.
1 seed.
Yeah.
They get the 1 seed.
With the win, right?
Yeah.
Okay, lay it. Because this is like App State then.
Or
this is like App State.
Or is this when Little Cock goes back to, or Little Rock goes back to being Little Cock? I'll take the points.
Man. I'm gonna lay it. I'm gonna lay it now.
I'm not trusting Little Cock in a pressure situation.
I just don't think Tennessee Tech's any good either, though.
Oh, they're ass. Don't get me wrong.
Maine is catching 1.5 at Albany. Give me the Great Danes. I think Great Danes are solid. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I agree. Great Danes, baby.
Lamar is laying 4 at Northwestern State. Get this shit out of here. All right.
They keep disrespecting my guy, man.
Get this shit out of here. Let's ride these demons. Money line play. Demons plus 142. Lamar is 3-10 on the road. You in?
Yes, Northwestern State's playing good. It's just good home.
This game's hilarious to me because when I think of me losing money in the past 30 days, a lot of it is because of both these teams. St. Louis is at Rhode Island. They're the same team to me. Give me St. Louis. I think St. Louis is better.
You say that every game. Give me Rhode Island.
Rhode Island's horrible.
Give me Rhode Island. They've quit on Travis Ford.
I think they quit on Archie Miller. Watched that VCU game the other night. What the fuck was that? I got a lock here. It's been fun. It's been very fun riding South Florida. But now you go to take on the Clits in Charlotte. Let me just make sure this line hadn't changed. It's actually gone down 0.5 point.
People are crazy.
Charlotte's laying 3.
It's a lock.
Double lock for the Clits. Norfolk State's laying 2.5 at Delaware State. Give me Norfolk State minus 2.5. Good game. What are you doing here?
Agreed. Yeah, I'm gonna take Delaware State. And by the way, everybody, that was a double lock with Charlotte. Aaron Fern, he's also a year 1 coach. It's done a great job. And they blew a 20-point lead at South Florida last month.
Auburn is laying 9.5 in the jungle against Mississippi State. I will lay it. I know we talked about this one already. What are you doing here?
Have we had a battle on this card yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Give me Hail State, baby. They're going to keep the sig close. Auburn, not the same over the last couple of weeks since injury. Hail State, they're on the bubble. They're going to keep this puppy close. Drag it in the mud. Drag it in the mud. Hail State.
We got a battle. Dundee with the Tigers. Mac with the Dogs. USC is catching 4.5 in Seattle against Washington. Give me Washington minus 4.5.
Dude, I can't believe I keep locking this team and they keep coming through for me. I'm locking up USC again. TMZ, dude. They're actually playing pretty well. Washington's off the big win against UCLA. USC, live dog here. I think USC beats Washington in Seattle.
I mean, I don't feel good about it. I mean, they could. Anyone could be Washington, but yeah, no. I'm on Washington. The bet is Mac taking USC plus 4.5. Sprinkle that money line, he says. Northeastern is at Drexel. What are the stakes here? Is there any stakes here?
No, because Charleston won the league already.
Drexel's laying 9. Give me Northeastern. You can talk me into a lock.
God, Northeastern's so pain. You know what though?
Nine's
I said that
a big number.
I said that about Bellarmine tonight, and they got 9.5, and they easily covered. Let's go Northeastern again.
Let's go.
Northeastern and Bellarmine can't quit them.
We're getting the band back together.
Run it back. Run this puppy back.
NJIT is at Bryant. The fuck is this line? I can't find this line.
Bryant is laying 12. What the fuck? NJIT.
Yeah, NJIT, but no bet. Not betting that. NC State's getting 11.5 at Carolina. Give me the pussy pack. I think they can stay within that number.
Lock.
Doing here.
Lock NC State. Rivalry. Come on, you know they're gonna get. They play up to their competition. They play down to their competition. They're gonna be ready for Carolina. They'll probably lose by 3. That's what they do.
The pussy pack's never been ready for anything in life. I'm terrified. This is a
They
solo
want to get
lock.
back in the bubble. We're gonna get their best shot off the Florida State lock.
I'm not locking that thing. Moneyline MAAC locking up the pussy pack plus 11.5. Howard is taking on Maryland Eastern Shore. Howard is laying 5. Does this line stick a little bit to you?
A little bit. I'm staying away from it.
Give me Howard, but
give me Howard too.
Tread lightly.
Yeah, no bet.
North Carolina A&T's at Campbell. Campbell's laying 10? No. Give me A&T plus 10.
It's way too many.
I might even bet that. Iowa State heads to Orlando. What could go wrong? The number 8 team in the country coming to the moon bounce. Oh man, I don't even care what this line if it's changed. Let me just make sure. Iowa State is laying 4, so UCF's catching 4. Give me them Golden Knights and Johnny Dawkins. I think they're going to upset. I think they're going to win it outright. Plus 150 on the money line, and they should storm the court if they win. What are you doing here?
Yep, double lock, baby. Corey Love is down there at the bounce down. Let's bounce.
I know the fucking music is just going off. Lemoyne, we can't quit them. Lemoyne is heading to Moon Township. Is it? Is that what it is? No, it's Loretta, Pennsylvania. The take on St. Francis. Do you see this anywhere? Yeah, I got it.
Lemoyne's laying 3.5.
Yeah, let's. I'll lay it.
Yeah, I'll lay it. Fucking St. Francis ass.
High Point is laying 3.5 at Longwood. Give me Longwood.
I think we should bet Longwood. High Point already clinch. Yeah, give me Longwood. Lay that wood. Let's go.
Lancers money line play. Tennessee State's getting 6.5 at UT Martin. Give me Tennessee State in the points. What are you doing here?
Yeah, Tennessee State. Yep.
South Carolina State's laying 1.5 at Morgan State. Give me them Bulldogs.
I'll take the Bulldogs
too.
Let's go State.
SIU Edwardsville is at Western Illinois. Western Illinois is laying 3.5. Can the Leathernecks do it again and get that 20th win of the season? I say yes. Lay the 3.5. You could talk me into a lock here.
Is this line fucking short though? What
Maybe
what is this line? What is this line? Because Western Illinois, I mean, they're one game back.
Your name is Dundee, isn't it?
What is this line?
Yeah, it's a little stinky.
Yeah.
All right, we don't have to bet
I'm gonna stay off. I'm gonna stay off it.
Can you find me the line on Wagner and Fairleigh Dickinson?
Wagner's laying 3. Give me Fair Dick.
Yeah, Fair Dick plus the points.
Yeah.
Texas A&M Commerce, Houston Christian. Do you have that line? Because I'm not seeing it either.
Commerce is laying 1.5.
Houston Christian wins that game. Give me Houston Christian.
Same.
No bad.
Same. Yeah.
Southeast Louisiana is at Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi's laying 6.5. Give me Sela plus the points. What are you doing here?
Yeah, Sela is a fringe lock for me, man. I thought this line was a little disrespectful.
Yeah. Nichols is getting 17.5 at McNeese. Give me the 17.5.
What are we at situation one? This is a clinching game though. Give me Nichols, no lock.
New Mexico State's heading to Jacksonville State. Jacksonville State's laying 8.5. I think we should lock up Jacksonville State.
I do too. They were disappointing the other day, but I mean, we've talked about it at length.
Let's go. Do you guys want to make a lot of money tomorrow?
Who you got?
Is plus 450 or 470 good enough for the people? Because I think Montana State is live to win on the money line in Cheyenne, Washington against Eastern Washington. I know E-Dubs 10-1 at home, but they just won the conference and they partied. I think Montana State could steal this game.
Continue the trend, man. The teams that clinch on Thursday, let's fade them. Charleston.
Give me the 10.5. Take the 10.5 to cover your ass.
Yep. Charleston, South Dakota, Eastern Washington, High Point, fade them all. Let's go.
The Montana Grizzlies are heading to Moscow, Idaho. Montana's laying 5.5. I'm gonna lock up Montana minus 5.5. Give me a Montana parlay. Idaho sucks ass. What are you doing here?
This line fucking makes no sense. I'm staying away. Fucking Idaho does suck ass, but I mean, why? Nah, you know what? I'm overthinking this. Montana, lock it up. You're right.
It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Glad I could help out.
The more I thought about it, I'm like, dude, Idaho ain't.
Army is catching 1.5 at Loyola, Maryland. You don't just walk into the rights arena without your last rights. Loyola, the Greyhounds are 1-11 at home this year. How is that possible? How are you 6-13 on the road and 1-11 at home?
Give me Army. I'm not fucking taking Loyola at home. Army, baby.
Give me my Greyhounds, but no luck. Portland State is at Sac State. Portland State's laying 1. Give me the Vikings. What are you doing here?
Take the Vikings too.
Alabama State's laying 1.5 at Alabama A&M. Give me State. Always take State.
Yep, I took State as well.
Florida A&M's getting 9.5 at Grambling. Eesh. Give me the 9.5 reluctantly.
Yeah, same. It gross.
What do you think about this money line tomorrow? I think Iowa could beat Northwestern.
I agree 100%. I like what I'm seeing.
Let's take the Hawkeyes plus 3.5. Sprinkle a little bit of that 140 in Evanston.
Yep. They need the game, man. They need the game like blood for the bubble.
Greg, can you just type it again? I'm sorry, Greg. I'm just now seeing it. We don't have Noah here, so there's a great chance people are commenting in the chat, but I'm reading off shit, so I don't have the luxury to. What did you say again, Greg? Say it again because I'm not going to be able to scroll up. Yeah, I think I was live though. Wake Forest.
They're going to lose tomorrow.
Wake Forest.
They're going to lose again.
Is getting 1.5 at Cassell Coliseum.
Lock.
Yes, I'm with you.
Because they caved to the Dukies, and it's coming back to bite their ass, man. They're not going to make the tournament. They're going to choke down the stretch.
Cassell's tough to win, man.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out to Marcus He. Yeah, back-to-back road spot. Shout out to Marcus He, former Grizz football player, here to take my boys. That's awesome, Marcus. Anyone that plays for that program is a good football player. So I've been to a game there at Washington Grizzlies Stadium there in Missoula. Love Missoula, and that's awesome, man. Are you still in the area? Or are you back home? But either way, that's awesome. New Orleans is at Incarnate Word. Incarnate Word's laying 3.5. I kind of think we can lock up Incarnate Word.
I'm uncertain with who's available for Incarnate Word. I think they're getting guys back, but I'm not sure. I'll take IDub, but no lock.
All right.
No fucking bet.
Greg says $30 donation versus SGPN t-shirt. There we go. Done deal, Greg. All right. See you. I'll see you out there on the gridiron.
Yeah, baby.
Northern Illinois, red hot Northern Illinois. They're catching 15.5 at the Zips of Akron. Give me Northern Illinois in the points. They can stay within this number.
Agreed. I mean, it's a big number, especially because Akron's in first. Let's go.
Fucking Dartmouth is at Brown.
They just played both of them.
Yeah, no line. That'll be out.
We should
tomorrow.
bet Dartmouth. Fucking Brown stormed the court.
Yeah, that is true. That is very, very true.
We usually don't have this court storming 24 hours ago.
It's a good point. Keep an eye on that in the morning show with me and Terrell. Cleveland State's laying 17 against IUPUI.
Dude,
give me IUPUI. What are you doing here?
I'll take IUPUI.
All right, next up we got the likes of, who is this? Why can I not find this? Do you have the Florida International game?
Yeah, I do. FIU, where'd it go? Where the fuck did it go? They're hosting Western Kentucky.
I don't see it on the board right now, dude.
Yeah, they just wiped it. It was 5.5 earlier, or no, 3.5. 3.5. Well, you know what to do. I'm locking FIU. Not on the road, man. They suck on the road.
Get this airport bullshit out of here, all right? The Tops hit one bad loss. They're getting it done against the bullshit airport. Give me the Tops to get it done on whatever that line is. VCU's at Richmond.
Battle.
What?
Give the people what they want, a battle. I'm on FIU. FIU's going to win the game outright. Western Kentucky sets on the road.
What are you talking about? Western Kentucky gets it done on the road. They beat Louisiana Tech on the road.
Louisiana Tech's full school.
What is best
FIU. Home dog.
Crush your enemies. See them driven before you.
Dundee with the Tops. Mac at the airport. VCU is at Richmond. VCU has won 9 of 11 against Richmond. VCU's getting 3.5. I'm not locking it actually, but give me VCU plus 3.5.
I'm Benedicting from Thursday. Initially, I'm like, you know what, Richmond, this may be the spot. Then I look at the standings; they're in solo first place. What could go wrong? VCU wins the game outright. Lock VCU. This is a bad matchup for VCU or Richmond because VCU can be physical like UMass was, and they're gonna muck it up. And let's go. VCU is gonna fuck them up once again.
I'll join you. Let's go. Little Ram parlay them in Colorado State.
I don't know what I was talking about the other day. I got on the main show. I'm like, Richmond good.
It's okay.
And I'm like, oh, they're sweater bets. Wine and cheese. No way.
I don't know what you were talking about either. Virginia's getting 8.5 at Duke.
I was trying to wager a deal out there, so I had to be nice to Richmond that day. But with my wager, VCU, baby. Ram it.
Let's go. Hey. Virginia's getting 8.5 at Duke. I think it's a little too much. Duke wins by 7. Virginia covers.
I'm locking Virginia. Virginia's desperate. They need a marquee win. I don't think they're going to win the game, but I think they're going to stay in it. And I think Duke should storm the court because Virginia's ran this fucking ACC league over the last fucking decade. So, I mean, goddamn.
Go locking up the Wahoos.
Come on, Tony. They should storm the court. I mean, Virginia has been the standard in the ACC over the last decade, right?
Yeah, I mean, of course you should storm the court. I storm the court whenever you get the chance. Whatever feels good. It's got to be organic. Pitt is at Boston College. This is an organic, shitty game out of the ACC. Pitt's laying 1. Give me Pitt -1.
Why are they only laying 1?
I hate this game. I'll be honest. I
God.
fucking hate this game.
This is an old Big East fucking sleepy spot. Lock up Boston College. Boston College. Yeah. Oh, it's eat shit pit time. March. Time for the pussy's a joke.
Texas Tech is heading into Morgantown, West Virginia. West Virginia's getting 3. I'll join you.
Morgantown, you'll always be home sweet home to me.
Good old Morgantown. Morgantown WV.
Money line. We're winning this fucking game.
I'm with you. Let's go.
Oh, I got a hell of a 6 o'clock window. I'm fading Pitt. I'm fading Duke. And I got my Mountaineers, baby. And I got VCU over Richmond. Let's go. It's going to be a fun 6 Eastern window.
Detroit Hospital. Detroit Mercy Hospital. It's catching 16.5 at Oakland. Of course, I'm taking Detroit. Lock it up. What are you doing here?
So you're telling me all Oakland's got to do is win the league, right? Or win the game, they win the league. Lock up the Mercy, sprinkle some on the money line to instate battle.
Let's go.
Oh, I got this in the 6 o'clock window too.
Rob Donaldson, I says I'm going too fast. I did an 8 ball. I'll be honest, Rob. You guys, I'm gonna peel back the curtain. I barely slept in 24 hours. I can't wait to. I love you guys, but I can't wait to get done this fucking episode. I cannot wait to get done this fucking episode. That's probably the gist of it. My eyes are fucking tired, and I had a bunch of shit I had to do today. Besides, last night screaming baby the entire night. White Tiger was super excited. I did not know that putting cocaine in baby form and mixing that in the baby formula was a bad idea. It's a very bad idea. No, I'm joking. But I couldn't sleep last night, man. So I'm dragging ass today, man. Dragging ass. But as long as I keep hitting these winners, I can't just abandon the show.
Walk away.
I don't want that jackass in here talking shit. All right. Dominating. All right. I will stay awake. I will not go quietly into the night. Where the hell am I at here? College basketball, shit ton of games. Jackson State. Shout out to Nicholas. Gives us $2. Never got my signed hat or my Twitter reply. What are we talking about?
Are you the Bellarmine guy? Because you didn't tag us. I went back and looked.
Nicholas, DM me. You got to DM me. Because I don't know your Twitter handle. DM me at the Colby D. I don't know. Do that and I'll hook you up, man. All right. But where the hell am I at here? Jackson State and Texas Southern are doing battle. Jackson State's getting 4.5. It's a good game. It's like, you know what? Give me Jackson State. Give me Jackson State.
Let's go Jackson State.
Texas A&M is heading to Georgia.
Oh boy.
A&M's laying 1.5. Give me A&M. I like Michael in the chat. Oh. Hey, are you quoting Mac? Hey, are you the fucking Bellarmine guy? Because there's only one out there.
Well, somebody said they tagged this, and I'm like, you didn't tag us. Yeah. I fucking looked through all.
I went through it too. I didn't see anything to it, but
I had to reread all these fucking private school pussy Duke tweets, and I'm like, where's this fucking guy that says he tweeted at us? And I'm just like, and it made me go back through. I'm like, I can't wait till Virginia fucking wins tomorrow with Cameron.
Give me
A&M. We should lock A&M.
No, I'm not locking them. I'm not locking.
This is Virginia, BC.
I have lost so much fucking money on A&M the past 3
The
weeks.
Buzz, one more
I'm
time.
out. I am out. You want to do it?
I'm doing
You
it.
fly solo.
Yeah.
You fly solo.
Everybody's out on it. I'm on it. Let's go.
Hey, when I'm in Vegas, when I'm 27 drinks deep in Vegas, and someone taps me on the shoulder, or if I'm looking for instructions or directions, I'm gonna say, "Hey, are you the Bellarmine guy? How the fuck do I get to the? How did I get to the win from here? Are you the Bellarmine guy?" Green Bay is taking on Milwaukee. A little in-state battle. You know I'm here for it. Milwaukee's laying 6. Give me Green Bay +6. Little in-state battle. Gonna go to that German. I went to some fucking German restaurant there in Milwaukee. It was like a upscale restaurant. Trying to remember the name of it. Schleichen. Either way, it was awesome. It was a fun drinking experience. Green Bay, they're covering this. What are you doing here?
I struggle with this game. I'll take Green Bay. I'm not going to bet this just because there's not much at stake here. Both teams just playing for seeding.
Mississippi Valley is getting 13 at Prairie View.
Prairie View.
Yeah.
They stormed the court.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. Mississippi Valley's at Arkansas Pine Bluff.
I don't care who they're at.
Did I fuck this up? I think I fucked this up. No, yeah, they're getting 13 at Pine Bluff.
Lay it.
Put out an APB on Pine Bluff.
Yeah.
Alcorn State is at Prairie View. Prairie View is getting 3. I'll take Prairie View in 3.
I'll take Prairie View too.
Trevor, there's a really nice restaurant in downtown Milwaukee that's German. I can't remember the name of it. But then again, I was completely shit hammered.
And right?
But it was a nice restaurant. It was like upscale restaurant. Like you go in, a little bougie, martinis and shit being served. Yeah, I think Avetta might be right.
Mater's?
I think it might be Mater's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where I got highly intoxicated and then ordered some food after. Once I got, it was a nice place, right? Nice place. I love how all these people are throwing. Hold on, I gotta Google this right now. Do
it. Hold on.
Yeah. Anyway, so what are you doing in this Alcorn Prairie View game?
I took Prairie View.
Yeah, I think Prairie View bounces back. Yeah, that is right. It's Maters. That's where it went. Or Motters. I think Motters would be the way you say it, right? It was Motters. That was correct. One Google image, and I knew it. It's fine dining, right? That counts as fine dining. I mean, granted, I had 76 cocktails before I went in there, and then they served me a couple martinis, and then I had to eat or I was going to vomit. So, had to get a rack of lamb or something. I don't know what the hell I ate there, but it was great. Yeah.
Just means you did the experience right.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And it was like packed. The bar was packed, man. It was actually like, I don't know. It was some of the fine people there that were enjoying their big time meal might not have liked how shit hammered me and 10 of my friends were, because the bar area kind of creeps into the restaurant. Yeah. So people are sitting there having a nice dinner, and I'm sitting there saying, I don't know. We get drunk. We talk about stupid shit. Probably hearing me drunk saying, Diane Lane was beautiful. She was fucking beautiful in the 80s. She was beautiful, right? She was more attractive than whoever the fuck you like, dude. Right? That's the type of shit we would argue about. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Stuff like that. The Bullets should have never turned to the Wizards. I couldn't like it when the Wizards happened.
Hail the Redskins. Like that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they were when I was there, they were still the Redskins. So, but yes, it was conversations like that were, I could just see like a rather nice older couple in their 60s and 70s looking at us like we were the biggest piece of shits on the planet. And to their credit, they're just trying to have a nice meal. But sorry, maybe they great. It was a nice restaurant, but just
That's a preview of VCU and Richmond tomorrow. The Richmond crowd, nice, trying to have a nice meal, and here comes the drunk ass VCU crowd. That's why I was like, I cannot take Richmond. VCU is going to beat them. I don't care if I go down here. Let's go VCU all day. Lock it up.
yes, I like it, and I love the chat because I'm just hearing like bits and pieces. I can't keep up without Noah. All I see is like, and then I punched him in the face. Yeah, that's pretty much that's what we do. All right, folks. Hopefully, if you're in the Milwaukee area, you'll check out Modders. It's a nice place, and I also want to tell you that the college basketball experience is not brought to you by Modders yet. We're waiting for that phone call. Someone hook us up. We're brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Win bigger by betting smarter this NBA season with Hall of Fame Bets, a sports betting analytics platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Research every NBA and soccer bet with historical stats and data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame Bets to craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit HOFBets.com. Use that promo code SGPN. You get 50% off your first month today. Start researching, start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. Yeah, I know he's on a cocktail run, but no, Modders, it's good. It's a good spot. What did you guys get there? What do you guys normally get there? I don't know what the hell I ate. I ate duck or some type of red meat they had there. I ordered something. I needed something.
I hear the meat looks good there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know, when you get to that point of how drunk you are, I hadn't seen my friends in a long time. So you get to that point of like you're super drunk. You're just like, if I don't eat, I'm not going to make it through the day or through the night. So you're paying God knows what. You're just like basically telling the waitress, look, I don't care what you put. Just go to the kitchen and grab any food item there is and bring it back here and I'm going to eat it. All right. Home dog is saying you ate German cock. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Shout out to that place though. It was a good time. Cornell is at Princeton tomorrow. That game's awesome. But we don't have a line on it.
Shout out to the Ivy for their fucking retarded scheduling.
We don't. Harvard's also at Yale tomorrow. We do not have a line on it. Yeah. San Francisco's at Santa Clara. You have a line on this one?
I think it was 3.
Yeah, you're right. It is. San Francisco's laying 3.
The Warriors? Are they playing this at the Warriors arena? Fucking idiots. How dumb, dude. We didn't do a segment on that. How dumb was that?
Oh, yeah. Just stupid.
Good God. Stupid. There was more Gonzaga fans there. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. We just let's talk about nice restaurants. If you go to San Francisco, the House of Prime Rib, I recommend, and I went to a great Peruvian restaurant. I can't remember the fucking name of it, but let's do it. We can do another 20 minutes on this. I'm starting to get delusional, so I feel like we could just ramble. We can just ramble on whatever.
There's some great restaurants. Good luck avoiding the fucking 1 million homeless people on the way there.
And the $1 million. San Francisco's restaurants.
Fucking idiots.
No, yeah, you might have a homeless person shitting in the bushes while you're but still, I'll say this, the food is fantastic.
Oh yeah. You
go to some fucking nice restaurants there. It's expensive as fuck too. I mean, you just gotta if you're going, you just gotta know. You just gotta come in with that. Just you're fucked. All right, just from the start. San Francisco -3. That's my handicap.
Give me Santa Clara, man. Give me.
I'm not betting this fucking game.
I'm not either. But give me them because San Fran deserves to lose every game after that bullshit they pulled the other night. Administration cost them their
I feel sorry for the players. You can't get a chance to catch Gonzaga. They put it at that bullshit. Yeah.
If they had won the game, they had a double bye in the fucking WCC. Like, what are you doing?
There we go. Shout out to Marcus E. There he is. Shout out to Marcus E. Go Grizz. Always like, hey, I was on them when they won the fucking Brawl of the Wild. Let's go. UCLA is catching 5.5 at Washington State.
I'm going to go back to it, man.
Give me the Cougs. Give me the Cougs.
Hey.
Give me the Cougs. Look, I'm not betting this. I just like my friends up there at Pullman. They got
I
to win
do
this
too.
game.
I do
They
too, and
gotta win this
I
game.
hope it plays out like it did the other night, where UCLA leads the entire game like USC, and then Washington State somehow comes back. Washington State's playing with fire, man. UCLA, Mick Cronin, they lost 3 in a row. Give me UCLA, lock it up.
Woo!
Mick Cronin's going to get after the
locking
Lord,
up
man.
the Bruins. I'm not betting that. But Rice is at Wichita State. You might be able to talk me into a bet on the Owls. They're getting 5.5.
Yeah, that's my favorite spread. 5.5. Take the 5.5, lay the 6.5. Lock up the Owls.
Fly with the Owls. Let's go. You find Owls creepy?
More so annoying, to be honest. It's fucking who. It's like, hey, why don't you just shut the fuck up?
my wife was letting me know that she thinks they're the creepiest animal out there.
They are weird.
I guess
do the shit with their
I
neck.
guess I had never thought about that. I'd never thought about them being super fucking creepy. I thought like the fake vaginas on hyenas was super creepy. Like hyenas are creepy to me. You know, there's a lot of other animals that I felt like are creepy. Like fucking octopus is creepy. I like to eat octopus, but I still think octopus is creepy. Fucking even like those stingrays. You see a stingray in the ocean, that shit's fucking creepy. I guess maybe an owl is. You think an owl's creepy, chat? Owls are creepy, says Christopher. I don't know. It's I guess maybe I'm coming on to it. It's the big eyes, right? And the fact they could turn their necks like 90% of the way.
Yeah,
something like that.
They live a chiropractor life. They fucking turn that shit around. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Some people like owls. See? Some people like owls. I don't know.
Shout out to
Lafayette.
Dave.
There we go. Thank you, Dave.
Yep.
$3. We are grateful, brother. Lafayette's at Bucknell. Bucknell's laying 3.5. I will take the Leopards. This is a rivalry game. Give me the Leopards.
This is a fringe lock. I was thinking about this. I think Lafayette's a live dog. Fringe lock, check the picks page.
UTEP is at Liberty. You got the line on this?
The Flamin' Libs. Shout out to Rush. You see Rush's post today with the Flamin' Libs in Morgan.
What's going on?
I don't know.
There?
I don't know what sport that was. The Flamin' Libs are laying 10.
I'll lay the 10.
UTEP's off the win. Flamin' Libs. Fringe lock.
I'll lay the 10. Octopus are smart marine animals. Yeah, they are. But they're still fucking weird, right? Can we be honest there?
Yeah.
They're weird.
Really weird.
Tomorrow gave us $2. Fake hyena vaginas. Give me an animal podcast. You don't know about this, man? We kind of
off season.
Yeah, off season. I could do an hour on that because, you know, they were trans first. All right. I don't see them getting the love they deserve. Northern Kentucky's getting 6.5 at Wright State. It's a good game.
Great game.
Give me Wright. Man.
I think we should lay with Wright. They're off the loss. They were disappointing the other night. I think they bound. They actually are an older team too. They have a bunch of seniors. I think they fuck Northern Kentucky up. Fringe law.
Okay, shout out to biggest scumbag. Octopus have 3 hearts, but you never bet with your heart, you cowards. What the fuck is he talking about? Kansas State's at Cincinnati. It's a spread. Cincinnati's
6.5.
It's a little too much, man. But I'm taking the Bearcats. I can't trust Kansas State on the road right now. So give me the Bearcats.
God damn, this is against everything I say, but I'm diving into this one. I'm locking up Kansas State. I think they're going to win the game outright. They are going to will themselves into this NCAA tournament.
They're breaking the head cold, but they're counting down 7-6-5.
What am I locking up the Wildcats?
Wildcat.
Robert Morris is catching 10.5 at IPFW. It's too many points. Give me Bob Morris.
Yeah, I'll take Bob Morris.
Columbia is at Penn. No line on that yet, but yeah. We'll have that tomorrow morning, hopefully. Xavier is at Georgetown. I asked CJ Sullivan on the noon show today, or the 2:00 show. I said, should we bet Georgetown? I think they could be live. And he said, you're a fucking idiot, Colby. I think they could be live. Am I crazy?
Dude, they're going to win this game. Xavier sucks.
Season's done for them, right?
And he's checked out. He's checked out. Get Georgetown, lock it up. Let's go. Let's go. They're going to win the game outright. This one, the slate gets gross, baby. Let's go.
Clemson's laying 6.5 at Notre Dame.
Run it back. Notre Dame.
I'll take Notre Dame. No lock.
Notre
they just pulled a huge upset.
Yeah, but they're getting better under a first-year head coach. I think they might win this game again. And we're talking about Brad Brownell. He always chokes these kind of games away. Notre Dame, lock it up.
I'm not locking. You go solo. You're going solo with your leprechauns. New Mexico's getting 3.5 at Boise. I will lock this one. Boise wins by more than 3.5. What are you doing here?
You know, we've previewed about 1,000 games, and we've only had one lock battle. This is going to be the second one. Lobos are on the bubble. This is the bounce back.
Well, I know
the Lobos. They get it done in Boise.
But they're counting down 7-6-5.
Like they did in Nevada.
Nevada has Steve Alford. It's disrespectful to think
New Mexico
that Leon Rice
play up to their competition, play down to their competition.
We got a lot battle. Dundee with the Broncos. Mac with the Lobos. The Mexicans are catching 13.5 at Cal Baptist. I will take Cal Baptist. What are you doing here?
Oh God. Yeah, I'll take Cal Baptist.
Michigan State's getting 10.5 at Purdue. Give me the points. I cannot lay 10.5 against Izzo.
What month are we in?
March.
and Purdue's laying 10.5.
Yes,
against
this is where they
Izzo.
lose.
This is a fucking lock. This is a lock.
Sprinkle some on the money line, right?
Yes, and Sparty is one game away from punching their ticket. If they stumble, let's go. Sparty's going to win the game.
10.5. Let's go. Let's go.
Purdue shit out of here.
Denver's catching 8.5 at St. Thomas. Nope, lay it.
Tommy's.
Tennessee is heading into Tuscaloosa. Gigantic fucking game in the SEC. I'm locking up Alabama minus 2.5. Might want to consider a little Alabama Auburn parlay because I think I might do that. Your thoughts?
Roll Tide, roll. I'm with you, man. Style makes fights here. I'll make your freeze at home.
Let's fucking go. Middle Tennessee is heading to Sam Houston. Sam Houston's laying 8. I will lay the 8 because Middle Tennessee's ass on the road. You can actually, you know what? I will lay the 8 with Sam Houston State. What are you doing here?
I'll join you. I mean, Sam Houston, they're fired home. Middle's off.
Kelly LaPepe and LMU are heading to Portland. Speaking of cities where homeless people are shitting in the bushes of your 5-star restaurants. Portland, great at doing that as well. Loyola is laying 4.5. I'll take LMU. They caught something the other day. Let's go.
I'll take LMU as well.
UC San Diego just lost the other night. They're laying 4.5 at Northridge. I kind of think we should lock up UCSD.
I'm torn on this game, man. Give me Northridge.
I'm going to lock up UCSD minus 4.5. Let's go. Lock it up. The number 1 Houston Cougars are laying 6.5 at Oklahoma. Locking up Oklahoma +6.5. Sprinkle some on the money line. Storm watch.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing here?
Well, and especially when UCF beats Iowa State, they'll know they have a 2-game cushion, a little letdown. And Kelvin Sampson, I saw his interview earlier. He's a little emotional coming back to Norman. I think this is a tough spot. Oklahoma's going to win the game outright, just like they beat Alabama last year when they were the number 1 team in the country. Boomer Sooner, lock it up, down go the Cougars.
And they stormed.
Oh, yeah.
They stormed then.
Yes.
Double lock on the Sooners. Can you find me the Northern Colorado Idaho state line?
Who? Idaho
State.
Idaho State's line too. Good God.
Give me Northern Colorado. No, give me Idaho State. Why else would they do that?
Oh God.
Give me the Bengals. Give me the Bengals.
Yeah. Fuck. Don't bet that.
Hawaii is at UC Riverside. Lock. Riverside's only laying 1.5. Lock it up. Riverside's better right now. What are you doing here?
I'll take Riverside, but I don't know, man. I've had a bad feeling these Big West games.
Oh man, you're killing me here.
All right, you talk.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Riverside.
Little Highlander parlay. Radford, Riverside, and how about this? If this parlay hits tomorrow, chat, and I want the chat to play this too. Radford Highlanders, UC Riverside Highlanders. If both those teams win tomorrow, I will air an entire. We'll do a watch session where we have to watch all 6 Highlander movies while we're in the chat. All right. All right. Not 6. We'll just do 4. I think there's 6. I don't know how many there are. All right. If that happens, we make that money. We have to do a watch session with all 4, at least 4 of the movies. All right. We can space it out. Have you ever seen any of the Highlanders, Mac?
No, I haven't.
A lot of people don't know about Sean Connery was in one of them at least, maybe 2. Yeah, I mean, let's go. There can only be 1.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, let's go. Highlander parlay. Syracuse is laying 4.5 at Louisville. What could go wrong?
Keep the theme going. Lock up the Louisville Cardinal, baby.
What is this line? What is this line?
Louisville, Georgetown. I mean, all these teams are catching short numbers at home. They're going to get the win tomorrow.
I can't bet this. But
come on.
No. I hate Louisville right now.
Syracuse is on back-to-back wins. They're going to lose.
Moneyline Mac is locking up the Qs.
No, the Louisville.
Oh, I'm sorry, Louisville.
Yeah.
He's locking up Louisville.
Oh yeah, Louisville outright.
Tarleton State, red hot Tarleton State, who just gave them the national championship. Now they're laying 2.5 against the Thunderbirds of Southern Utah. All right, give me Tarleton. I learned the other night. Give me Tarleton, but no bet. No bet.
God, this is tempting to fucking bet Southern Utah. Check the picks page. Why is this line so short?
SEMO is catching 7 at Southern Indiana. Southern Indiana lost the other night. I am locking up Southern Indiana. They lost to Lindenwood. They're going to fuck up SEMO. Lay the 7. Mac?
Yeah, I'll take the points. I don't have a good feel here.
Well, you want a bold prediction? Missouri wins their first SEC game tomorrow.
I love it.
I will take Missouri plus 1.5. Let's go. Double lock.
Oh yeah, you want a home dog parlay? Go Georgetown, Louisville, Missouri. Hello, basement.
Santa Barbara's laying 1 at Fullerton. Fullerton just beat their rivals. Give me Santa Barbara -1.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm with you here.
Okay, now, folks, do you guys really want to get rich? Plus 225 on the money line. The TCU Horned Frogs are getting 6.5. I think they could win this game outright. Can I interest you in parlaying this and Montana State? This in Montana State. If Noah was here, he'd come up with the odds for me, but I'm not going to do that right now. What are you doing here?
Frogs, yes. Baby. This is easy. They're going to win the game outright. BYU's off the biggest win in maybe program history in recent memory. At the Fog, coming back home. TCU's a bad matchup for them. Physicality, athleticism. Jamie Dixon, let's go. Frogs.
Double lock. I'm telling you. Money lines are live in there's a couple games. Iowa, Montana State, a couple other ones. Abilene Christian is taking on Utah Tech. This is a pick. This game's at a pick.
Oh God.
I'm taking Abilene. Give me Abilene.
Line rigged. Give me Dixie. Only if they rename their school to Dixie.
Cal is at Utah. Utah's laying 8.5.
I kind of think we should bet Cal.
This was at 10 though. Now it's at 8.5.
Yeah. Give me Cal. Lock it up.
Whew. No lock, but
Utah played their ass off the other night. Cal's going to come in there. Close game.
I do think Cal's the play. Think Cal's the play.
Yep. Close game.
I might join you. Stephen F. Austin's catching 11.5 at Grand Canyon. I'm locking up Grand Canyon minus 11.5.
For the league.
They win this. They win the WAC regular season title. Jump on over there.
I agree. I think Grand Canyon wins by 30. Stephen F. went to overtime the other night. Emotional win. Grand Canyon blowout.
Yeah, double lock. Jump on in it. Long Beach State is catching 8.5 against their rivals Irvine. Give me the Beach plus 8.5.
I'll take the Beach too.
Next up we have Gonzaga, St. Mary's. I'm so torn between this game. St. Mary's laying 2.5. Gonzaga needs the win to make the tournament. St. Mary's, though, never really been in a situation to really say fuck you to Gonzaga. I trust Randy Bennett wants that. He wants that fuck you moment. Shout out to Tomorrow also for giving us $5. Give me St. Mary's minus 2.5. Lock it up. What are you doing here?
I'm Benedicting. I think Gonzaga is going to win. I think Gonzaga is starting to roll. Give me Gonzaga to ruin the perfect season. Lock it up. The Zags lock battle.
Spinal.
Unbelievable battle. Dundee with St. Mary's. MAAC with Gonzaga.
Dang.
Pacific is catching 9.5 at San Diego. Give me Pacific plus 9.5.
I'll take Pacific. Let's go.
Bakersfield is laying 6 at Cal Poly. What is this line? What is this line? Give me Bakersfield, but don't bet this. The line reeks. They fired Cal Poly fired their coach today. Give me Cal Poly plus 6.
Dude, I think this is a fringe lock. They covered the other night, and it's going to be his final game. They said he's going to coach the rest of the season. Maybe it's a 1-game bump.
Give me the points. No bet.
All right.
San Jose State's at UNLV. UNLV's laying 13.5. Give me San Jose State. They always suck at home. San Jose State covers this at home.
Yep.
That's our slate. I'm fucking trying to sleep. Top play of the night. Man, there's so many of them.
We both loved Providence. We both loved Alabama.
Yeah, let's just say those two before I fall asleep.
Here, let's put together a 6-pack for everybody. Right. Providence,
Alabama.
Yep. Creighton.
Yep.
Baylor. You like Baylor a lot, right?
I do like Baylor. Montana State getting 10.5 against Eastern Washington. They're going to cover that.
All
right. Who else do we like? I mean, I know we were laughing about some of these. We're talking about
VCU.
What about Michigan State? No, I mean,
I love Smarty. In this.
Let's take Michigan State then.
All right, let's go.
Or Missouri. Which one's better, Michigan State or Missouri? Or TCU? No, TCU should be in there.
TCU. So what we got?
TCU should be in there.
We got Providence, Creighton, TCU, Sparty, Montana State, and we need one more.
Let's go. We battled there. No. I mean, Charlotte is a great answer. Charlotte's winning that fucking thing. Let's go. Shout out to Warren for the $5 tip. Appreciate you. Creighton, I love too. And Vermont. We got too many.
Can't wait for my graphic to come out in a couple hours.
Yes. And Rob Donaldson, put your mortgage on Montana State and TCU. Do honestly, but not call your friends that you grew up with. Ask them to donate, let's borrow a couple grand. Tell them that you'll get them back when this comes in. All right. So shout out to Chad G. Shout out to Paul Bucher, Nathan Cerna, everybody in the chat. We have 530 people in here. Hit that subscribe, hit that like button. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Pacific. Me and Terrell Furman. 8 a.m. Pacific. I'm going to wake up at 7 a.m. 8 a.m. Pacific. And I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm on some bunch of shows too on Sports Grid doing VEASAN. And then tomorrow night we're all back. Well, I don't know about Noah. He'll be in Florida. So anyway, give Moneyline Mac a follow on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Show that better. No, not the whiskey. The sheet.
The handwriting's not very good though.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Your pen was running out of ink. Folks, check out the Sports Gambling Podcast. Check out the college base. Someone was asking about college basketball experience. I'm sorry, I can't fucking talk. The college baseball experience. We dropped an episode talking about all of our best winners for the weekend. Go check that out. And Clemson. And let's go. And check out the college football experience, the FCS college football experience, the Bottom Line Bombs, Ryan and Rush show, all that good shit. Let's go. Until next time, folks. This is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
Mailbox 1. Yeah, 7. Let's get 1.
I'm not saying I'm impossible to outsmart my body and soul, or nothing without heart. And I'm not saying I'm impossible to outrun my body and soul, or nothing without love. And I'm not saying I'm impossible to outdo my body and soul, or nothing without truth. And I'm not saying it's impossible, but you're nothing without yourself. We're the obsession to be a part of that, started that. Mind over matter don't matter in the market. I've seen much smarter cats have heart attacks. Largely cause leaders need lambs to be lethargic. Match wits with the half-wit phantom. I don't need jumper cables or mic cords to analyze an analytical anthem. Between my two ears, an engine pumping the life force. Force field for your grip on the grievance. Still gonna feel unchallenged and bored stiff. So arrange the pieces to prepare cohesive. All the hard work will go largely ignored if your hands are covered with post-its and paper cuts. You need to have your voice in the vice grip. The one who made it famous ain't the one who made it up. You don't get overtime just for working the night shift.
I'm taking a pitch right now. It's like
I'm not saying I'm impossible to outsmart mind, body, and soul, or nothing without heart. And I'm not saying I'm impossible to outrun mind, body, and soul, or nothing without love. And I'm not saying I'm and nothing without truth. And I'm not saying it's impossible, but you're nothing without yourself. Every time I close my eyes, I'm taken to the same place, a playing field, and every contestant's got the game face. Everybody's yelling, you ought to play it safe. Make sure them shoes are tied and ankles taped. Shake the cobweb, hit the ground running. This is how cunning I can get with the footwork. You're doing it right, well, it shouldn't hurt. Flirt with greatness, still I run the famous. Nice high heels, I got mics for spikes. Trampling the home team and the turf for life. For the few fleet of foot, too fast for me. I fear none, cause I run and ignore the pair of feet by the tree that are fast asleep. In love with the game, you adore the hair. I believe in achievement. My soul isn't rewarded just cause it sees a goal and moves toward it. I'm not saying I'm impossible to outsmart.